I'd like to start this video off by saying I am not a financial advisor. Should you choose to invest in Bitcoin or any other asset, do your own research or seek the advice of an actual financial advisor. Now, I'm going to be doing something a little different today. Looking at the Dow Jones, as you all are probably aware of, we've been dropping the past 2 days, and we've actually dropped roughly 2,000 points. We're down to 27,000. Okay, well, on the weekly, we have landed on the 50 simple moving average, the 50 weekly. Let's go back to the day. Let's go to the daily real quick. The daily, we have dipped below every moving average on my screen here, including the 200 daily moving average. And I mean, that's not necessarily a good sign for short term. We could be seeing some more downside as this unfolds. As you can see, there was quite a gap there from the weekend, and we just plummeted. I think the last time we went down this far was sometime in 2018. Well, the last time we went down this far, in this short of a time span. But now we're going to go back out to the weekly. We could, my guess is, I mean, I didn't really take too much of a look at this. Hold on, let's check the indicators. First off, the MACD on the weekly did just cross bearish. The RSI has dropped pretty damn far. The RSI is down between 45 and 40 here. But on the weekly, the last time we, well, actually we did dip below before. We did dip below these moving averages before slightly. But the last major correction that below the 50 weekly moving average was in 2019, and we almost made it down to the 200 exponential moving average. Now, if we were to see another drop like that, I would expect we still have 3,000 points to go if we end up dropping that far. So this is definitely something to keep an eye on, especially since the MACD on a weekly has crossed bearish. Yeah, so I don't really have a lot of time, so I can't really go too much further into this. But of course, as I'm sure you're all aware of, the United States isn't the only place feeling the pain. It's all across the globe that there has been sell-offs. So the coronavirus, people can place the blame on that, but I mean, we were a bit overdue for a correction, anyways. But still. The coronavirus is getting a lot of people is becoming fearful, pretty fucking fearful. Even the crypto markets are suffering. Yeah, I think even gold dropped. So yeah, this is definitely something to keep an eye on. Okay, as for Bitcoin, we have, as you can see, I decided to change the pattern here. This does kind of look like a bull flag, but Bitcoin's price has wicked all the way down to the bottom of this bull flag, and it did get a bit of a bounce. And so we are holding the current support, and that is a good sign. However, the potential, oh, I don't even have my there I am. Okay, the potential for us to fall further is definitely within the cards. We could end up riding this downtrend down a little bit further. We could end up going as far as the 200 daily moving average. We could even bounce off this secondary legacy trend line here, and then we could possibly get a bounce off that. But that would actually be higher than the 200 daily moving average by the time we move to that point, because the 200 daily moving average is in fact on a kind of a downtrend. So this is something else you all should be keeping an eye on. As you can, as you're all aware of, I'm certain that you're all aware of this at this point. The crypto markets the entire crypto market is basically red. I think there's a few things that may have pumped today, but not very many coins have gone up. So, with that, hold on. Yeah, the MACD, let's go to the MACD here. The MACD is definitely, it was starting to converge bullish, but with the recent drop, it is in fact moving in a bearish, it's parallel. It's actually starting to spread out again. So I do expect a little bit more downside. I Before the coronavirus shit, I was expecting us to bounce where we were at, and I was expecting us to go up, but now not so much. There's just way too much fear in the market, so more downside. I would be expecting more downside with this. So don't go necessarily putting in any longs just yet. But I mean the chance of us bouncing from here still is possible, but I have to say I'm a bit more bearish and bullish right now, considering the circumstances of the global market. With that, that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you all next time.